cool. Uh, okay, cool. Well, intentions is distractions, Phil.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this exercise. I slept 3 hours. I'm completely dead. Is that does it qualify as a distraction?
Yep. Yeah, we're about the same. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Have you ever looked at the analysis before?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Uh,
And let me get rid of people pinging. Yeah, I was thinking of. I think that this is something that was mentioned, and that probably mentioned a long time ago. But I actually found multiple things that were creating some frictions in the past that were solved because I haven't been quantifying for a long time. And
oh,
it
cool.
was really cool. Yeah, really cool. The only thing that I remember was an issue for me, and probably I'm sure that it's not something that you will be surprised about, is the fact that when you have very similar or even identical praises for multiple people, you have no way to actually um, see them in the context of the previous scoring that you applied. And as a result, either you try to remember or you go back in order to check, or you just ignore and hope that you provide the same quantification. So it's not a big deal, but it would be really super
Mm-hmm.
cool if we could have a way to see the other one, or have as a default the score that is similar. You know, I was thinking that there is something like that, probably thanks to the search engine in discourse. When you start
Mm-hmm.
typing you type a new topic, and discourse pushes to you a similar topic so that you don't recreate something that was already there. So, and you can just click, or you can just persist and just type yours. So I was thinking, if I start type, if I don't know, if I click on,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know, probably there is a UI, um, some UI thinking there, because I don't have to type, I just have to score. But
Yeah, you just put the slider on. Yeah.
yes, yes. But in some
What?
cases, it's easier because it's literally the same. Then, yeah, I would make the difference between two cases. One case is it's literally the same, so you see that there is the same praise that has been applied to different people by the same person. And in this
Mm-hmm.
case, there's really no reason to quantify differently. Uh,
Well, I think there's like if you have more context, if
yeah.
somebody like blanket praises 10 different people, but you know that this person actually like worked on it much more than everybody else, then you could like give it a score higher than other people. I find myself doing it often, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, because I see four people get praised, but like I was in the know and I know that like maybe one or two
Hmm.
people did most of the work. But
Okay. Interesting.
I think there's actually something interesting that we could do. If you look at this is the cross period analysis, and so this looks at
Look
our
where.
praise data over 40 weeks.
Sorry. Look where. If I look where.
Uh, in the agenda here, there's the cross period analysis.
I'm in the. Maybe I'm not in the right doc, because.
If you go all the
Yeah.
way to the top,
The link runs run
cross
15
period,
analysis. Cross period. Okay.
cross period, yeah. Just looking at that for a sec. Um, maybe you haven't seen this one because this came in a little bit later, but this looks at the data over 40 weeks. We
Mm-hmm.
can change it to whatever amount, but basically then it gives us a bunch of new things to look at here, um, which is a whole nother thing in itself. But I wanted to show you these categories. And so we have categories now, which is like a theme that is generated by using a bunch of keywords. And so attendance could be like, meeting, attend, show up, show, like you have all these keywords and then it goes into the praise data and puts anything with those keywords into this category. So maybe the same way you could take those keywords and like show you in a tooltip normally what you score something in those categories or with those specific keywords. Does that make sense?
Yes, but I don't think it will address my particular issue.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because
Maxwell said the
uh,
same thing, actually. That's interesting.
because I would have a range, right? A range that is makes sense for the category. But
Mm-hmm.
my but actually, when I read the praise, I understand right away if it's what type of activity the people is praised for. And
Mm-hmm.
I have already, so I don't know if it's everyone does it like that, but I assume so. I have some kind of internal scoring system that, like participating, for instance, to a meeting. By if it's just participating, I think I put 3 or 1. I can't remember, but
Mm-hmm.
if it's there is a mention of actually providing a special value during the meeting, it's going to be more than that, like let's say 5. And if it's hosting the meeting and on an additional yeah, compliment, I don't know how to say it, then it might be
Mm-hmm.
even more. So I'm in this region for a meeting. And if it's delivering a piece of code, it's going to be completely different. So I'm already in this region. The thing that am comfortable with is that I see the same praise coming back for someone else, and I don't remember if I put 5 or 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Interesting.
either I just don't care, and I know that I've been unfair in a way. I don't have the context, as you said, so I don't know how people actually contribute concretely on the meeting. But I take the risk of being unfair, or I take the extra step of coming back, page back until I find in
Mm-hmm.
the page the particular praise, and it's really tedious. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
it's super nice the cross analysis. There are so much in there.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Like you can kind of see like the overall like system health, How are we doing? You can see the praise starts up here, then it dips. It comes back a little bit. And then same thing, how many people were getting praised, how many people received praise over time.
Mm. And
Uh,
when,
so,
for instance, I'm on categorizing praise based on the praise reason, and then you have this breakdown, attendance, discussion, work, da da da, and there is the
mhm.
average score. What does it mean, the average score?
This one, like the mean,
Like you have, for instance,
I think
it's
it's everything in that matches in the category, the average of all of those.
But I can see. Do you see the out 31? The line
Out
31.
31. Yeah.
It's attendance, and under that you have 73 for chromatic acid.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that it's not a score like the one. It's not the average score that is applied, that is quantified, right? 73 is much higher.
Well, this is attendance. This is for all the categories, for this category for all of the periods. And this 73 is the average score for just that specific praise. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure to understand.
Okay, because this here you can see the average, the mean here. That's the average score of all of the different instances of praise that go under this category of attendance. And the max is the highest average score of a single piece of praise. So then you can see when you look at attendance, you can see the highest one was chromatic acid with the average score of 73. So that's the highest average score in the attendance category. But the average is 3.17.
But when you do a quantification,
Uh-huh.
what is the max that you can push the slider to?
Oh, 144.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, okay. I understand. I thought that it was much lower. Yeah.
No, no, we go high. Go big. Allô?
Yeah.
Comment ça va?
She cannot hear you. She was
Uh,
pushing her ear against my headset, but she couldn't.
tant pis.
She doesn't speak French either.
She doesn't speak French either.
No,
Okay,
no,
all right.
she's Polish. Okay. Well, okay. So I think that yeah, I'm going to go through this. This is super interesting. Thank you for showing me.
Yeah, super cool. And yeah, if you could think of anything helpful, like maybe there's information you want to see that's not in the analysis, or there's something in here that you don't understand, like just go ahead and ask, or like throw some more suggestions into the doc if you come across anything.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah. Uh, do you have any more questions on the call or anything
No,
more to
I
talk about?
think. No, I think that, that's good, and also I'm literally surrounded by very intrusive kids, so I think I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, I'll leave you to it, Phil.
Okay, no,
My
please,
goodness.
please, oh yeah. Okay, thank you, Mitch.
Okay, thanks, Phil.
Talk soon. Bye.
Ciao.